A News 8 exclusive. In his first TV interview since entering the Senate race, Republican Chris Shays answers some tough questions.
She's sitting down with our chief political correspondent, Mark Davis, today for a one-on-one. Mark, live in our Hartford newsroom with more on tonight's exclusive story. Mark?
Hi, Darren and Ann. Good evening, everyone, from the Hartford newsroom. Chris Shays just concluded his work yesterday on a special Washington commission that found $30 to $60 billion in wasteful contract spending during the Iraq and Afghan wars. Well, tonight he takes his first verbal shots at Linda McMahon over her avalanche of direct mail in the last campaign last year and over her handlers. Shays says his 20 years in Congress as a moderate Republican that can work with and get the votes of Democrats is why he is the best candidate for the Republican Party. He sat down at his just-opened Stratford headquarters for his first interview today.
There's just a long list of things that I've been able to do, even when I was in the minority. And the reason is that I'm able to work with both sides of the aisle.
But this is the time that people say they don't want politicians, they want somebody new.
You know, I don't want to be a brochure in somebody's mailbox. I want to be a friend at their front door. I don't have to have job training when I get down to Washington. I can start from day one, and I will.
You know the kind of money that Linda McMahon spent on the race last time, and she's likely to spend again. Are you intimidated by that?
Well, first off, there's no way in hell I'm intimidated by any money that's spent by any candidate. Second, that's one of the reasons I'm in this race. This isn't an auction. You can't win a race by hiring the experts. I don't need handlers. When I see Linda go around, I just see her walking around with handlers, telling her what to say and how to think, and that's not me.
The McMahon strategy right now appears to be to try to do to you what they did to Congressman Simmons the last time. Are you absolutely prepared to see this through to a primary next August?
I am in the race. I've given up employment. My wife has given up her employment. We're doing this together. This is basically a 12-month effort plus to get elected to the Senate.
That same line, this isn't an auction, was used effectively by Democrat Dick Blumenthal in last year's election against Linda McMahon. Linda McMahon has, over the past couple of weeks, released a list of top-name Republicans who have endorsed her in an effort some believe to scare Shays away. She apparently is trying to do the same thing to Shays that they did at the convention last year to former Congressman Rob Simmons. That is, push him so far down that he didn't have any resources to run in the primary. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.